Well, that was quite interesting. Damn yeti. I think there was two yetis. I can't be sure though. I had not realized yet that they're little boulders. They're little shit boulders. And can break through. What broke all that? Damn it. What is it that hit that and broke all that? This little turd rock. His little turd rock goes right through the bars, so it should have just went right through those bars. What caused all that? When it hits, does it go boom and like break everything around it? That's kind of weird. I had not realized yet that the little boulders, the little poo rocks that the yetis throw, obviously would go through the bars. Just like the cop spit does. Just like the cop puke. I had not seen firsthand yet what it does to the structure if it hits. It didn't do too much damage to the cement, but it tore the hell up out of this wood. I should have updated my wood floor before we got to this point though, probably, huh? I was more worried about the outside structure and not the floor that was going to be under my feet. See, how did these bars end up taking so much damage? It's almost like when the poo rock hits, it flings it everywhere. And even though it goes through the bars, when it breaks up and flings everywhere, it breaks the bars. Goddamn yetis. So, that's why I want to get some of these electric posts unlocked. Because if I can get them yetis to slow down, if I can get them to slow down and not, like something to freeze them up so they don't start chucking rocks long enough for me to put them down. I think it took, I can't remember what it was now. I think I did the science on that to see how many headshots it takes to put them down. But I can't remember what weapon I was using. If I was using the bow or if I was using a 9mm. Yeah. We're gonna need some sort of prevention against yetis. I don't know how often the game plans to send them my way during a horde night, but that sucked. I thought for sure he was gonna get me. If he would have thrown one more rock, it would have just tore everything else up and got me, but I got him just in time. He fell down in the pit. I don't know if he hit any of the spikes or anything, or if me shooting him took him out. We gotta try to prevent or avoid that next time. So, that space has got a lot of work to be done to it. It's aggravating. I need to get my, let's see. I need to get my, I think it's the intellect. I get the intellect up, it'll let me pick up some of them landmines. They didn't touch any of this out here. So this seems to be a good setup to get him to go up the ramp and not try to get me from underneath. It would be nice to get my intellect built up and unlocked so I can pick up landmines. And then, because I also gotta, if I can get my robotics built up too, it'll let me have, when you max that out, it'll let you have two robots. Damn it, I can't think. Sledge-o-matics. You have two sledges at the same time if you max out your robot thing. I think if I put another sledge out there, or make it so that there's a turret that fires them little freaking, let's see here. Anything in here unlocked that I can use. Most of that shit's still locked, man. Well. Anyway, if I get the robot, yes, these, it's already unlocked. I need one of these to make it work. So we're gonna need electrical, mechanical, and iron. We gotta get those put in. Damn Yeti came along and started flinging his poo and tried to steal the whole show. Damn Yeti. This is unlocked. I can only make a level 2 though. Isn't there one even better than the compound bow? Or the crossbow, of course, but isn't there one that's... Robots are still locked. We got some planning to do here. I'm trying to get an idea of what I've got unlocked already and what I might be able to do. I want some blade traps in there for sure. I think I'm gonna put these down in that pit. So when the sledge knocks them off of that beam, it throws them right into blade traps. Like in between two blade traps, so no matter which way they go, they gotta go through the blades. If I can place them just right, that sledge will work and make them land right in the center of the blades every time. For the most part. The ones that it catches as they're coming across the beam. Once they're up against the door or the gate, or the bars, they're gonna bounce a different way than they would. You know what I mean. Alright, everybody. I need a crucible. Shit. Alright. Crucible. Do I gotta buy that or can I make that? I gotta get my metals up. Then I gotta get some building done. And then I gotta get some points into some stuff. Before I tackle the Yeti problem. I can make forged iron so I can take care of the electrical fence posts and stuff, but anything that needs steel I'm gonna have to get the crucible. Oh man. Where the hell was that at? I think I could make one. Thought I could make one. Crucible. Here. 100. Holy smokes. 100 iron. I guess it would be worth spinning up the iron I've got to get that made so I can start making steel, but damn. Not prepared for that. Let's see. I've been busting too much butt and not preparing enough for the build. We gotta start focusing on this build, or our horde nights are gonna turn to hell. In a handbasket. Or laundry basket. Hell in the laundry hamper. Your mother's panties are in there battling all the other clothes. there's hell in your handbasket. Your mother's panties are battling all the other clothes in the laundry hamper for the stink privileges. The other clothes shouldn't be in there stinking the place up. Mother's panties want to smell it up. Nothing like fish blood and butthole. The fucking smell of fish blood and butthole. I'm feeling fucking hungry today, seems like, huh? Okay. I don't know if I need a switch. I suppose I'll put one switch in just to have a control switch on the whole system, but I don't think there's a switch on the generator. Shit. Go ahead and, I don't know how many to start with, to be honest with myself. That would give me 3 across that. I think we can start there. Do the 3 across the beam. One every 3 blocks or 2 blocks as they come across that beam, and we'll start there and build it up. That will at least slow them down. If a yeti comes up over, if I put one immediately as they come onto the beam, it'll stop those yetis as soon as they come up over the hump of that ramp. If it'll stop them, it'll keep them from throwing their monkey turds. If I can keep them from throwing the monkey turds, it'll give me a chance to put them down before they can destroy anything. Let's see, we need blade traps, but I need that steel. I don't want to spend the steel that I've got right now if I can't make more steel. Shit. Well, I should probably focus on making more iron and getting a crucible than the blade traps, or I'm gonna be steel deficient. Oh, whoa. All this random shit in this box. I gotta get to organizing things in this box a little better. I have a habit of putting the things of most importance at the bottom of the box. For some reason, I feel like that's where I see them better. Because there's a space between the shit going in the box and the stuff at the bottom of the box. But that logic only works until the box is full. Put all my important stuff at the bottom. All that shit on the top row is kind of important too, but not just yet. It will be. I want to get this horde base we're doing now all nice and souped up and done, because I got I got an idea I came across for another part to the horde base, but I don't want to move on to the other part before I get this first build. The first part of the design actually hammered out. If I skip stuff now and move on to the next part, then it'll just... the things I skip will jeopardize our safety later. Okay, one more. I can make my crucible. We got the clay, we got the iron sitting in there. We might as well use it up, and eventually I'm gonna have to go out. I think I'm just gonna hit the map up and look for the marks on the map and find a bunch of iron. And just dig a little bit. I don't want to make a bunch of holes everywhere. So I think I'm just going to go around and find a bunch of them, dig them a little bit to where you can still roll over them on a bike or something and not get stuck in a hole. And then later on down the line we'll start. I know you can dig and dig and dig and it'll just keep producing and producing and producing the more you pull out and make a big old hole and turn it into a mine. You can follow that vein all the way down, but it'll call in screamers. If I go through and I just tap on a few, grab them and run to the next one, tap on a few, grab them, run to the next one, then screamers won't pop in on me because I'm not ready for that shit yet. Okay. Gives us a generator, it gives us 6 electrical fence, a switch, and a relay. Is that what they call them down there? Relays? Let's see here. An empty junk box. Your mother has quite the empty junk box. Oh, crucible. Yes, we need to make one of these, please. What am I missing? Stone. I'm out of stones. Oh, jeez. We gotta go out and get stoned. Alright. Well... yeah. We can either go set up our electrical shit and come back and worry about the crucible, or we can just go and gather up some stones. I think we're gonna run over to the stone mine. Run over to the stone mine, maybe. Let's go get stoned. I can't believe my frickin' rocks are down that low. All that cobble. All that cobble and cement ate up all my stones. Alright. I've barely touched this little section in here. I'm gonna try and do this too without calling a screamer in. At least right here I'm close enough to the horde base that if I get a screamer on my ass, I can jump on my bike and ride over to that horde base, and if she follows me all the way over there, all you do is close the damn door. Anything she calls in is just free XP. The horde base will protect me. I don't know if you can still call screamers in. I think I'll try it eventually and see if they'll come to that horde base for free XP and loot. Which gets to be a little more expensive to lay down a few forges in one place. But I'll need it eventually. I think I want to break my production up and have a forge over here. Have a forge over there and a forge over here, and you know, run the frickin' cement and shit over here, and then all the iron or something over there. So I can have both forges going at the same time. The thing that sucks about the screamers isn't about the screamer, it's the type of zombies that she can call in. You got green zombies, you got orange zombies, you got blue zombies, and you got the feral zombies with the glowing eyes. They're all just on your ass all of a sudden. She'll call in the army zombies. She'll call in the tall the mutant zombie. Looks like a skeleton man, but he's tall. Kind of looks like Eddie from Iron Maiden. Kinda. Not really, though. I'm not quite souped up enough for all that shit. Not yet. There's a drop. We need stones. We'll get the drop later. I got a crucible to make. This game likes to use excessive noise of the environment to cover up the fact that something's sneaking up on you. I don't know if it does it on purpose, but you know, like thunder will clap and you won't hear somebody sneaking up on you. The plane will go over and you won't hear that stupid screamer out there going every baby talk or whatever the fuck she does. Freaky bitch. visitors while I'm down there trying to work. At least it wasn't a screamer, it's just some horde wandering through. It spawned a horde in just to check on me. Peekaboo! You guys looking for me? I'm right here. Parkour! Fucking dork. Look at you dummies. Nobody worry. Everything is under control. Have you met Pinhead? Oh, your fat flesh will burn well in hell. Run for me, Peggy. Read this. Hello, sir. I'm just catching up on my daily reading. Alright, well. Where were my stones at before I was rudely interrupted? We're at 1700. Alright, keep it on, keep it on. Alright. Okay, everybody. That was just fun. This is the unknown. Desante Priest. What does that say? Forest? Daisy Forest? Is it Feral Knight? Did they get Daisy Forest on a Feral Knight? They used to call it Feral Knight. The seventh day. I think that said Feral Knight. Well, I'll keep this in here for now. Eventually, I'm gonna have a little robot assistant follow me around, one of those drones. And I'm gonna keep extra bullets and like the iron and the steel and stuff in the robot. So it's right over my shoulder at all times. gotta wait for that crucible to get done. And then we can make some blade traps. Or maybe a blade trap. I don't know. I don't think I got enough crap to even make more than one. I want to get at least one blade trap down there. That yeti kind of pissed me off. And now they will pay. They will experience what happens when I get mad and aggravated. Alright. Stupid yeti. Destroying my well-laid plans. My laid well plans. Fuck. Poo-slinging yetis, man. Who thought up frickin' yetis and that they wanted them to throw poop? Who thought that dumb shit up? I hate that sidewalk. I need to clear out all these trees. It's not so bad on this pedal bike because I'm not moving that fast, but those trees are going to be in my way later. Okay. I'm actually happy that Yeti didn't hit this box back here because I would have lost so much good stuff I had stored in here thinking it was safe. I need to put up a shield. If I'm going to keep stuff in this little back corner up here like this, which I think I will, I'm just not sure how I'm going to have it. I need to put some sort of shield, something to block it all off. Especially if I end up using a switch for the electrical, I'm going to have to protect that switch from not just spitters, but poop flingers. Because if they take out my switch, the whole entire system will just be off, and then they'll be right at the door beating on it. With a little sledgy out there trying to do all the work. We gotta give Sledgy a break. Little Sledge-o-matic. He does a good job, but it's gonna get to the point he can't handle it all on himself. This guy's thirsty again. Unbelievable. Just kind of keeping stuff in this box for right now. Anything that's not important. Anything I don't use to defend myself can just go in there, or heal myself, or feed myself. Alright. I'll figure all that crap out later and where I'm going to keep it all. Right now I can't afford to just have it all on me. Alright. Yeah, pedals. Pedals. heals. He's so slow. I'm gonna put spikes right there to keep them. I think I had spikes right there. I'm pretty sure I did. What was in this? Oh, that glue. I guess I'll take it since it's waiting there so patiently. I hate that the paint job went to shit in this pit. I think when I switch it all over to cement, I'll just leave it. Or just go through and paint it all one color instead of trying to do goofy colors and patterns. We need to break out. I'm thinking right across this block. Oops. That's gonna go anyway. I'll put the torch back up there for now. It's probably gonna end up going anyways, because it's gonna be a high traffic area. But we need to... That one's too low. Hold on. Is it that one? It's that one right there. Break out a block here, and then 2 or 3 over, break out another block, and then just put my fence posts inside the wall. So that they're backing away, and they can't actually get to the fence post. They'll wear the wire out, but they won't. Is that too low? No, that's one block down. That's just right. That'll work. And it'll put it right across this beam. At about knee level. And then if we go 2 more over... I don't think there's enough space to do 3 in between each one, but I think we can do 2. Stuff I can sell to the trader. Get on the bike. Bike. It's got no space. This is shit I can sell to the trader. Start putting this shit away. I need to take the frickin' the fence posts over, the generator over, the relay over. Get some of this stuff put away. Keep everything funneling into my inventory, but try to keep it somewhat organized. I'm gonna have to... This box has a little too much shit going on in it. I'm gonna run out of space. We're gonna have to break that box up into several boxes. Treasure map. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. I'm pretty sure that'd give you a bunch of dukes and stuff, but I'm not ready to do one of those yet. I should let a few build up and then just do a bunch of... Oh, baby! There we go. Get that in ya. Now let me make some dang steel. What did I need? 100 of them, didn't I? I don't even remember how many I needed. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. There you go. Give me some steel. Awesome. Okay. Other shit that needs to go. This stuff at the bottom, bro. Everything above it is kind of going to be getting used here soon. This stuff is just inventory. Freaking mod. Clothing mods. Ooh. Put these in with the duds. All them level 1s in there. I already have one of those. I could sell one to the trader, I suppose. Weapons and mods, and we're out of space. Food, and we're pretty much out of space. At least we got a second food box. At least we got a box that's full of food shit. And I still got all these smoothies that I didn't use. Did I get the wasteland badge yet, or was I still waiting to do that one? I can't remember. That I think can go to the trader. These things need to stay on me so I can pick locks, of course. All my electrical stuff needs to go over soon. Put that in there. I'm gonna need... There's everything I need to be able to get that place electrified. Okay, I think we need to do... This will go over and we'll finish working on the base in the morning. Get our fence posts and stuff up. I think we need to do just a quick little trader run here while we still got some daylight. See what he's got for books and get us some dukes in our pockets. And this is all stuff that's going to the trader. I'm still mostly going for the books. I should read the Forged Ahead book to give me the XP. I get XP. I try to get over that spot of the fucked up sidewalk and hit the tree. And them ones. I need to take my axe to that whole area. We'll level it all. Fix that bike. Try to keep the bike halfway nice. I'm kind of hard on my vehicles once I get going. Yeah, I'll take all of that. Another book to sell this dipshit. Surely enough. Some gas. I'll take that. We'll be needing it. Give me the gas. Give me the gas. Oh, I love the beans.
Happy hour ain't happy unless you bring me a beer.
Yeah.
Let's get
You need
this
something
over
to wash
with.
your baked bean sandwich down? You filthy bastard. You're giving me very much for my stuff. You give me more for my stuff. Okay, let's see here. Get one of these books. Anything that helps me with setting this electrical stuff up. Or unlocking stuff that's got to do with electrical. I think we'll start there. Anything to do with the rifles, or machine guns, and anything to do with the electrical stuff. Or robotic stuff. I want to get those books first. And vehicle books. What is that? 4 different books? Let's see. I don't really want to spend my money on any of this stuff, and I can't afford most of it. I could use those to make a better bow. Okay. Well, sir, I guess I'll take your tech plant and your electrical trap. Well, I would take the electrical traps book, but I have run out of dukes.
You want a guarantee,
No,
huh?
I want
Well,
more dukes.
maybe you should try Shamway.
Douche boy. Okay. Fetch and clear. Grumpy's Pub. I could do the easy ones and just run through them real quick and easy.
I don't like
Just for the sake of getting
don't
dukes
just
in my
stand there
pocket.
with your thumb up your ass. Go do the goddamn job.
You don't really get good rewards, but you do get a little bit of a duke boost. And you can run through them level 1 ones real easy. And it gives you the opportunity to get more loot. By clearing it out before starting the mission, and then doing the mission and clearing it out again. And that is what little old me needs to do. I'm just a lonely old survivor. Living off the land. Putting my thieving ways to use. Alright. We got a drop we can grab. We got a job we can do. What's that base up there? I want to check that base up there out. Eventually. I bet you there's some good shit in there. It looks like it's gonna be a tough one though. I don't even want to approach it yet. Let's go get the drop and then do this job. The job's closer. Alrighty. Let's get busy on the buried. Alright. Food stash. Buried food stash. Better not give me poopy butt. Oh, you bastards. Trying to catch me while my pants are down. Ooh, she had some good stuff. You guys all poured it on in from hell, huh? You just opened the doorway right from hell and poured in on me, right? I'm gonna bring out my Hellraiser and bust y'all up. Okay. The 44 millimeter. I don't have a 44 yet. I'll put this in my belly storage. Since I've got all that bacon and eggs, any food I get, I'll probably just put in my belly storage. You can keep filling that up, and it will never fill up. At least not that I know of. I know you can sit in a pool after you get the filter and drink until you get 300 drink points or whatever. Or higher. It just keeps going up and going up. This dickhead's over here now, huh? Guarding this box. Is this your box? Were you coming to get this loot drop? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I suppose I could have let you have it. But I'll be taking it, if you don't mind. I'll be taking it. I'm gonna recycle that. Alrighty. Job done. Night is falling upon us. We gotta start venturing out a little further into these biomes and get a grasp of what our map is gonna be around us. What was that? Somebody got a little... Look at all that. Let's see, I gotta get my points into intellect. I think it's like... I don't even know, four steps into the intellect or whatever, so you can pick up... It'll let you pick up those... Those hubcap mines. I can't do it now. I'm pretty sure it's the intellect. Or it's under the intellect tree. There's one of those you can build up and it gives you the ability to pick up landmines. Like the one that makes it so landmines take a little longer to explode so that when you hear them click, you can move your ass off of them. That one. Eventually you get to a level where you're able to pick mines up. There's... Like that one. Took a little while for it to explode. So I've already got points into it. Just not to the point that I can pick them up yet. That place right there looks like it might be a little tough. It looks simple, but looks can be deceiving. Wake up, everybody. You're sleeping through the party.
Thank God it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
Look at this. The lunatic parade. Lunatic parade. Ankle biter, eh? Get back. I don't got no milk bones. I don't got no milk bones for you. Stupid ankle biters after my milk bones. I don't need them 44. Those 44 slugs I don't need quite yet. Till I get the 44 magnum. 15 minutes to get in here and claim my winnings. I'm here to claim my winnings. I won the Powerball, mother...
Listen, you son of a
Listen
bitch.
here.
If you ain't out the goddamn door when I close, I'll shoot you for trespassing.
I want bullets or just another crafting skill magazine bundle. I'll take the
Trader
bullets.
Rick is now
Oh, just
closed.
as I clicked it.
Get off my lawn.
Asshole. Just as I clicked it, he kicked me out. What an asshole. Usually I get the bundles, the book bundles, the crafting book bundles that way. It feels like I'm getting the most for my efforts. And gets all the crafting perks or points or whatever you want to call them that I need out of the way. It makes me well educated quickly. Yes. See. Oh, see, Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Oh, see, Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Come on, Pedals. You can make it, buddy. Pedals is so slow. I ought to give her a paint job. Okay, well. Doesn't appear to be any of the ghoulies of the night even out and about. Ghoulies of the night. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm gonna try and get a few of these ready to go. Put a little less space in between when I'm posting. I used to post every single day, but you know how life is. 1 minute you're not busy with anything, the next minute you're busy with anything and everything you could possibly be busy with. And then you're doing the juggling act. The juggling act that is life. Alright, well, I'll read my books. Oh, I dropped something. See, those always give you plenty of stuff that you need. when you open up one of those boxes. Early game anyway. I mean, late game you wouldn't need them. You can move on to better things. Put all this stuff away. And then, that will probably be it for today. Peace!